The communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Prepare for it! What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, June 20th. I hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you all in the chat. We've got Papa Rick in the house. We've got everybody here. I think Ricky Green, Sandra's here. Wow, good to see everyone here this morning. So it is also summer solstice. I bet you guys are feeling the beautiful energy. It feels like an upgrade for all of us, just an energy boost overall. But we're heading into new territory now, and I do think this is also going to speed up. Not only have we noticed time speeding up, but I think everything that's in action, full action with the white hats in the Trump administration. So a lot of good things are coming, and very, very quickly. Yes, where we go one, we go all, from Ravens Wings 33. Love that. Absolutely. And let's see. I want to pull some questions from the chat. I saw a few come in a lot earlier. Let's see. Leslie Butler, I know you're asking about a question from Wednesday's show. I think I do have yours coming up, so don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure you're in the banners. Good to see you. So for those of you that are newer to this channel, so Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do a live Q&A. And if you want to be sure to get your question up on the screen, you just have to put them down below the videos in the comment section. And I will put it in there, as well as a like for the video if you like the video. It keeps us circulating on YouTube, so that's a little insider. And then on Fridays and Wednesdays, you're more than welcome to throw your questions in the live chat. Mondays too, but it's not always a guarantee that your question will be answered. I'm going to start here with Ricky Green. So a lot of you might have seen the new phones, right? Trump phones. So yes, I do. I don't even have to pull cards on this, but when it came out and I was listening to Don Jr. talk about it and everything, definitely I do sense that this is, we were all expecting, oh, like Q phones, and they would be called Q phones, but I don't think so. I believe that this is what we've been waiting for. So it's the Trump phones, very reasonable, be $47 a month, and then it's only $500 for the actual phone, which is so much more reasonable than what we're doing here with these dumb iPhones. And Apple and everything. It's going to take Apple down completely and get away from China, because we want everything here, right here in America, USA. So definitely it's going to be amazing. I know that was what your question was. Are they the new quantum phones for the new, is it for the new financial system, or are they just regular phones? So I wasn't really getting that they were for the new financial system, but let's take a look into it. That is a great question. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what's channeling through. Let's take a look. So there will be an upgraded aspect to it regarding the financials, but it's not, that's not the purpose for it, but it looks like there'll be a really cool feature, because it looks like that there is like a, it's a fulfillment that's here. So that's what I'm getting, a fulfillment. So that wish, that request is fulfilled. So yeah, there's going to be a cool aspect to the financial system, easy access, especially for those people that just are, you know, they're scared. They're scared to buy crypto or get into the new financial stuff and all the digital systems. So yeah, they'll be really, it'll be friendly. It'll be easy and for everybody to access. So it's a yes, but I don't believe that that is the actual purpose for the phones. It is, the purpose is because it's USA made and also more reasonable than what everybody's getting ripped off and tracked, and China is in on everything, into our privacy and all of that stuff. But very excited. I can't wait. I tried to fill out an account on the Trump website for the new Trump phone, and it's, you guys probably tried too, and it's so busy that you can't really fill it out yet. So I'm sure they'll be fixing that glitch so that more people, millions and millions, can get on there and fill it out. I will be too, Rookie, for sure. Be getting one of them Trump phones. ASAP. ASAP. As soon as it possibly can happen. Let's see what else is out there. I'm looking in the live chat first, and then we'll go through the banners that I have from Wednesday's show. Let's see. Raven's Wings is just addressing, yeah, for those of you that don't know, NCSWIC is nothing can stop what is coming. It is used by the QAnonans, and it means nothing can stop what is coming. Yes. So that, thank you for filling that in for people that are newly awakening, don't know anything about Q. There's a lot for you to research. You'll have a lot of fun researching too, because everything's happening in sequence. It's a big chess game, so it's amazing. It's just so cool to see it all unfolding. Awesome. All right, we're going to get into the banners. I don't really see much out there at the moment, but you guys be thinking what questions you want to ask. Keep it more geopolitical. Personal questions are more on Wednesdays. We can mix those in, but Fridays, let's keep it so it's for everybody's interests. Let's take a look. We're going to start. Let's see. I think this might be yours, Leslie. Leslie is asking, could the universe please tell me if the family of Taygeta, I hope I'm saying that right, or Taygeta, is brought to us by real Palladians that are helping us win this war? They give us great info and they feel very good vibrations. Okay, well, let's take a look. The family of Taygeta or Taygeta, however it's pronounced, doesn't really matter because the energy is there, who you're asking about. So this family, are they brought to us by the real Palladians? Are they helping us win this war? So the war we're speaking of is the dark versus the light, the spiritual warfare. So here we go. Let's take a look. We have the King of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. I would say that they are a good vibration. You are absolutely correct. So that's good confirmation for your intuition. Yes, so they are helping. We've got that King of Wands. So they're taking a lot of action. Yeah, it's for humanity. It's to save humanity. Yeah, so absolutely. So they are not nefarious. They are all good. Very good vibes. Absolutely. Great question, Leslie. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you're new here, this channel is dedicated to the people. So all of you, it's to give you all a voice on a mainstream. Ask whatever you want. So definitely put your questions in there. Live chat. Don't be shy. Or also the comments down below, just as these soul tribers have as well. Let's see, for Vicky is asking about property taxes. When will they end in New York? All right, so I feel they're going to end in all states eventually. But let's ask about New York. All right, because that was your question for Vicky. So New York property taxes, when do we see that ending? We want a zodiac time frame because Spirit does not like to channel through numbers, dates, nothing like that. Time. Here we go. Ten of Cups, Virgo energy as well. So water and earth and enlightenment. So I'm thinking because water and earth can take a bit of time, because we're looking for a time frame for you. New York property taxes, it's not going to be this year. But I do think we're going to hear about talks and communications about perhaps property taxes ending for all. I think we're going to hear about that in the fall, but I don't think it's actually going to happen until next year. I think next year we're going to see a lot of things come to fruition, but this year we're going to see the action being taken towards those issues. So it's coming up. That's the best I can get for you at the moment. Spirit does not like to give a direct time frame. Let's see what else is out there. I'm going to let's go to live chat instead of the banners for now. I'll go back to the banners. Let's see, from Jackie P. Kristen, what about the Iraqi dinar? Will that revalue soon? Let's see. The Iraqi dinar, is that going to revalue anytime soon? We need a zodiac time frame, or summer, spring, winter, fall, whatever Spirit wants to throw at me. Here we go. The Iraqi dinar. When will we see that revalue? We have the Chariot. We have the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So that's a good sign because that means it's coming towards us. It's going to happen soon. Ten of Pentacles is a great sign for something of value, something that's an investment. But when? So it's giving us Cancer season, but it's also giving us the Ten of Pentacles. And in my deck, the Ten of Pentacles are very much associated not only with the 10th month, yes, I did that, and also Earth energy, so Virgo season wrapping right around, so this summer. Let me ask straight up if Spirit will help me, and they will let me know, just a yes or no. Is this happening in Virgo season? Here we go. We have the Hierophant, which I associate my Hierophant with December. And then we have the Five of Cups. So there's going to be major changes by the end of the year. Four of Pentacles, more Capricorn. So it's more Capricorn, and we've got the Four of Wands celebration. My Hierophant's December. This is Capricorn, Pentacles. Then we have that Four of Wands. So I would say celebration by the end of the year. So probably around the holidays, I would say. I'm going to run with Capricorn. I know we've got the Virgo there with the Ten of Pentacles. Also, the 10th month is October. So, I mean, that's what they're throwing at me. That's what Spirit's throwing at me. Let me just ask confirmation. Let's just ask. Is it Virgo season? Yes or no? And then I'll move to Capricorn. All right, so it's not in Virgo season. Is it in Capricorn season? Here we go. Ooh, we got the Lovers card and the Three of Wands. So, yes. I think we're going to see action being, like, we're going to see it improving in the fall, and then by Capricorn, boom. So, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Jackie. Great question. I know a lot of people are always wondering, and they're always asking me about the Iraqi dinar, so there you go. Let's see what else is out there. Moho's Mama B. We need a little more. That's not a question, so just make sure it's a question, and I will definitely. I don't know what you're asking about, so make sure it's real specific when you put your questions in. I also have a question that came through my email. Didn't have time to put it in the banner. So, yes, you can even email me your questions. This was from William Wynn. In order for President Trump to completely access the nuclear facility in Iran, will the use of the rods of God be necessary? So let me read that again in case you didn't hear me. From William Wynn. In order for President Trump to completely access the nuclear facility in Iran, will the use of the rods of God be necessary? Here we go. Yes or no? Four swords. Then we have a new beginning. Awesome. So I don't think it's going to be too harsh. So the rods of God, I don't think we're going to have to go that far. We do have a sense of surrendering here. And that's what I heard. I heard surrender. So I think there's going to be a surrendering here. I think that President Trump's genius mentality, his strategic negotiating as well, and also just I feel like he puts the fear of God in them, in Iran, in their whole corrupt system. But I do feel that we already have control of the nuclear. I already feel that. I feel it's already been surrendered. That's what I'm getting. So there you go. That's what's coming. That's what I heard. I heard the word surrendering. So that's what I'm getting. That's all I can tell you. Let's see what else is out there. Here's from Kay Harnett. Nice to see you. Good morning. Let's see the new flags on the White House lawn. Are they placed to prevent the baddies from using old footage of that's a good one, of the White House to create a false narrative to the public via the media? That's a great, that's a great perspective. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So are those flags on the White House lawn, the new flags, are they placed there to prevent the baddies from using old footage of the White House to create a false narrative to the public via the media? Yes or no? Two of Pentacles. So that is one of the reasons. Yeah, you're right on top of it. Yeah, so your intuition's really, you nailed it. So this is partial. This is a partial reason. Yes, there are several reasons as to why those new flags are on the White House lawn. But awesome. Thank you so much. That's a good one. Didn't think of that. Let's see what else is out there. Free to fly. There's been a lot of, over the past few days, actually, yeah, there's been announcements of all the terrible things that have been removed from the food. So Frida Fly is asking, have the nefarious ingredients in our food been removed, or is this a certain percentage complete? So I don't have to pull cards on it because it's already out there. It's already, they've already been talking about it. There's no reason to pull cards on it. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, they just announced it. I think it might have been yesterday or the day before that all the dyes, tons of terrible ingredients have been removed, but it's going to be a process. And they actually did give us a time frame. They said by 2026. So not like the beginning of 2026, but it's going to be an ongoing process throughout next year of getting rid of all these bad, harmful ingredients that are hurting everyone. So it's a process, but yeah, so it's more of a percentage that's completed. It's not all gone right away. It's going to be a process. And that was just announced. So it's not even, it's not just me saying it. It's out there. You just have to look. It was on main media, on the mainstream media too. Let's see. But great one. Thank you for bringing that up. It's something to celebrate. Let's see what else is out there. I'm going to go back to the banners real quick. I think we have one that ties into the flag question. And it came from someone. I remember typing it. Hold on a second. There's something about the flag. Pamela Springs. I think it was her. 2 different Trumps on Wednesday. YouTube videos where he was. Okay, so on YouTube, they were showing the footage of the flagpole. Where Trump was with the UK leader and then putting up the flagpole. The one where he is wearing a hat looks like a mask, smooth skin, and eye slit. So I don't have to pull cards on this either. We all know that there's several versions of Trump out there. It is for his protection. Yeah, there's different versions of him. So yeah, definitely, I'm sure it wasn't him. But thank you for pointing that out for newcomers that don't, they're not aware of that. But yeah, there's different versions of him. But it is all for his protection. He can't be everywhere at one time. No way. Let's see what else is out there. Let's see. Here's one. Will the value of XRP move to 10,000 USD per coin this year? Here we go. From South Africa, Lana. Thank you so much. Will the value of XRP move to 10,000 USD per coin this year? 6 of Swords, so it's out in the future more. 2 of Swords would be a no, and then the Magician. So there could be, and I'm not trying to downplay XRP. I love XRP, but I am watching it closely now. I had a reading. It was on Wednesday right after the show, and we were discovering in that reading with one of our soul tribers here that XRP may be being manipulated with, tampered with. We're hoping they're not corrupted, but here's another sign that there is some corruption going on with XRP. So purposely holding it back. So Lana from South Africa, thank you for bringing this question up. But XRP, it looks like it's a no. It will not move to 10,000 per coin this year. That's what it's giving us. It's also giving us a futuristic outlook with that 6 of Swords, and then the Magician. The Magician is who I have a problem with, because not only did that show up on Wednesday, but it's showing up right now. I'm not trying to say that XRP is no good, because I love XRP. There's no way. I feel still very strong vibrations with it, but there is a possibility that there's some corruptness going on and some manipulation still going on. Something's going on with XRP. Because it's just giving me a red flag feeling because of the reading I had on Wednesday and now the reading this morning. So just throwing it out there. There you go. We'll keep checking on it for sure. There have been signs that I keep seeing that there's something going on. Let's see what else is out there. Here's one from Steve from the live chat. Steve is asking, how important is the BRICS Rio reset July 6th and 7th? Why is nobody talking about it? Let's see. How important is the BRICS reset July 6th and 7th? Here we go. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Empress. So there's a rebirth, reset. Okay. It looks like it's going to go pretty smooth. I don't feel like anything is going to go nefarious on this. You got the Emperor and the Empress, the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I think this is actually a really good thing, what's going down with BRICS. So it's a good reset. It's a good energy. I mean, those are some of the best cards you could get right here. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. But thank you for your question. We'll look at that closer as we get to July, for sure. Let's see what else is out there. Okay. White hats. Let's see. K Harnett. White hats. White flags. 88 feet each. Q post 88. 10 days of darkness. Yeah, and I know that 88 is Trump. 88 is I remember Tom Numbers telling me that. 88 means Trump. I remember because that's my year. That's my 1988. It's my year. But absolutely. Yep. It's on the Q post too. Yep. 10 days of darkness. Let's pull on that. You know, are we approaching the 10? I think if the 10 days of darkness, and you don't have to hold me to it, but you can. I guess you will. Because it's a prediction. But I think that the 10 days of darkness will be 10 days of communication going all gone. Okay, no communication. But I don't think it's going to be 10 days. I think that was an old timeline. I know it's in the Q post, but I think that's an older timeline, and I think things have changed, so it's not going to be 10 days. But I do think that that would happen either on or after July 4th. That's what I feel. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see what else is out there. 11 Melisande. I was thinking that as well because we did get that Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Emperor with Steve's question. Okay, with the bricks thing. So Melisande is saying it might be aligned with the G plus Nasara, the bricks with that reset. I think so too. I'm not even going to pull on it. I'm just giving you my intuitive download. I do feel that that's right on point. It makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't it be, right? Let's see. What else is out there? I'm going to go back to the banners of those that put it up first. So from Line Dance asking, how long will it take for things to happen in the U.S. to reach everyone in Sweden? A lot of what happens in your country will eventually reach here too. Will everyone get Q phones? How cute. Okay, so let's first ask that. Will the Trump phones, I'm not going to call them Q phones anymore, but will the Trump phones, will that happen all around the world? Okay, let's see that. Will it reach Sweden? Will it reach other countries? Yes or no? Eventually. 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords. So in the future, it's later on, and then there's the 2 of Swords. There's going to be more negotiations with other countries. So there's a lot of things he has to jump through some hoops first to get it all over the world, but it will happen. How long will it take for things to happen? Everything that's happening in the U.S., how long is it going to take for changes in Sweden? Any zodiac time frame? You have the Hanged Man. All right, so the Hanged Man in general, other like tarot decks, it is usually a delay. So this is far out. This isn't like this year. Then you have the Queen of Swords. Let's see what happens. 9 of Cups. So yeah, you're getting a delay, and then you're getting Cups and Justice. So a lot of your corrupt people still need to be exposed. So once your exposures start happening, that's when you're going to see things speeding up. So I'm sure you've already had some exposures, but you need arrest to happen, justice. So you know, a lot of things have to go down first in order for a lot of changes to happen. So again, Spirit's not going to give you a time frame. They don't give you dates, but this is in the future. So I would say like next year, seeing more changes than this year. But thank you for your question. Let's see. Deb High is asking, how will the credit card industry look in the next 6 months to a year? Let's take a look. It's interesting. Two of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is where most, you know, our U.S. citizens are right now. Struggling. A lot of people are using credit cards to buy even groceries still, you know. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. So it looks like there's some sort of forgiveness here for the credit cards that are already currently being, you know, everyone's in debt for. Those that have to use it. Let's see. Now, what about the outlook in the next 6 months? So there is some forgiveness, but it's not total forgiveness. It looks like they're going to give breaks. All right, so to help people clean up their credit. So they're actually going to just be easier on people. I don't see a full-on debt forgiveness, but I do see a partial. Like some of it will be forgiven, but not all of it, you know. So that's what I'm seeing currently right now. Let's see. I'm going to go to the live chat. Check out the live chat. Let's see. It's up there. Thank you, Leslie, for reminding everyone to hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is playing with me a lot lately and getting mad that I had YMCA playing for months on my opening intro, and now I have to take it down. So I took it down, but I replaced it in my intro with Q. So I'm going to still continue my Trump train here. Let's see what else is out there. Darla Z, your question was deleted. I don't delete them. If it was deleted, that is YouTube. I don't have time to delete questions. I don't know if you mean it was in the live chat or if you mean it was outside on a video, but be specific for sure. Let's see what else is out there. I'm going to go to the older comments and see if I missed anyone up there. Raven's Wings, will the truth about Israel be exposed soon? If so, what zodiac time frame? Here we go. Yeah, the truth about Israel. Will it be exposed soon? What zodiac time frame? Here we go. Three of Cups, the Empress. Ooh, Empress coming through. Two of Pentacles. All right, so Capricorn and Gemini. And then back around. All right, so by the end of the year, all of this is going to be settled. All of it. We're going to have peace. That's what we're going to have. Freedom, peace, peace for all. Remember, Trump is the king of peace. That is the whole purpose of all of this. It's also a part of the whole game, the game plan. That's what the game is. He is going to win. The light wins over the dark, and there will be peace. I know there's a lot of people out there saying that that's not happening, but that is happening. That is the truth. We have nothing to really worry about. We need to trust the plan. All of us need to trust the plan, trust Trump, for sure. Let's see what else is out there. I think someone else already asked me. Yeah, this one's already been asked, but yes, it was a yes. I believe it was last Friday, actually. Definitely. Trump's face will be added to Mount Rushmore. Yes. Let's see. Mojo's Mama B. Okay, so a lot of you don't. Yeah, if you don't know or understand YouTube, and for a long time I didn't, even when I was on here. So subscriber count doesn't necessarily, that doesn't give you any profit at all. It's the views. So it's how many people are actually watching your channel, your videos. That's when a podcaster makes money, you know. So it's really not that much. It's like between $7 and $15 per video is what I get. So I am using a whole hour here 3 times a week. But just a little insider, you know, but the more views, the more you make. So it doesn't matter about how many subscribers you have. That doesn't affect the income for a podcaster. But what does affect it is if the people are watching it and if it's circulating on YouTube. So that's where the like button comes into play. So as long as you like the video, it will circulate on YouTube. And the more newer people will see it. Also, I need to step up my game and release more shorts. The shorts are those little videos that you can watch, you know, that'll reach a lot of new people, a lot of newer people as well. So yeah, the subscription count doesn't pay a podcaster. And that's why you'll see a lot of channels have a ton of them, you know, like millions and trillions. And that's awesome. I think that's a huge, great accomplishment. But that doesn't actually pay the podcaster. It's their views. Their views do. So just to set the record straight. But yeah, we're all on here and we're all doing it and using up our time to do this, you know. So yeah, I think everyone, if anyone's watching a YouTube video, I don't care who it is, do them if, you know, that podcaster spending their time of their day when they could be doing their other work, you know, hit that like button. That's all that, you know, it really helps them for sure. Darla Z, here we go. Question, why is Trump the only president that received fallen flag from Golden Knights? Anything universe would like to tell us? Let's take a look into that. Now, Trump, remember, is the chosen one. Here we go. And that's what just came to me. He's the chosen one. So there's your answer. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So yeah, I mean, he has, in regards to vibrationally, he is a king vibrationally. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. He is of peace. He's going to make peace. So he's different than any other president, and he's the best president that there ever will be. So he's setting us up for the future as well. So he's much different than any other president because he's changing everything for decades to come, years to come. Let's see what else is out there. And I appreciate that Free to Fly recommending my personal readings, which I love. That's what I'll be doing right after the show. So I do have to wrap it up soon. I'm going to hold up my website, Starcanashores. Oops, sorry. It's not Starcana. That's my email. But my real website is arcanashores.net. So that's where you want to go for a personal reading. I always have great prices because I'm for the people. I'm not here to charge you $200, $300 for an hour for a reading. I'll never do that. And that also is only $144. It's on sale for a one-on-one Zoom reading. And the express readings are always very low, so you don't even have to show up in person for an express reading. You just send in your questions, and then I'll make you a video like this. I'll just make you a video pulling your cards and giving you also, what is it? The law of attraction is what I love to, for my advice. When I give advice, it's not telling anyone what to do, but I always incorporate the law of attraction and the things I've learned and benefit, all the benefits I've had in my life and getting through hard times. I always will give, a lot of advice to help you get through any situation that you might be going through. I also offer palmistry is on there, and crystal ball readings you can now get through a express version. So that's pretty cool too. I love doing that. But all of it's there, arcanashores.net. I will put the ticker down at the bottom. I appreciate all of your sweet reviews out there in the live chat. Thank you, Free to Fly. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Here's a question. Kay Harnett, you got a lot of good ones today. Will Hedara crypto hit $5 zodiac time frame? So you need a zodiac time frame for Hedara crypto. Is it going to hit $5? Yes or no? So you're getting a Libra energy because you have swords. I don't think it's going to hit $5 though, because that's a no. And then swords and more swords. And then Arcana came back, the freedom card. So I do think that it'll hit near $5. So maybe it's a high 4. That's what I'm hearing, a high 4. And Libra season. So it's coming up. It'll be here before you know it. Libra. But thank you so much for your question. Let's take a look out there. I saw something else that was really good. I know that I had asked you to rephrase your question. I think it was from Mojo's Mama B. I'm so sorry. I lost. There's so many comments that came in and I lost it again. Oh, there you are. I found you. Okay. Mojo's Mama B. Question. Will Washington states. Okay, so Washington State. I was out there. I know that state. So in Washington, will the gasoline prices finally lower below $2 to $3? In Washington, will gas go down below $2 to $3? Yes or no? Yeah, definitely. So there's an ending, a new beginning, new cycle, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's going to happen quickly. It's going to happen very soon. So yes. And also remember, you guys, whenever it's summertime, we do start to see prices go up a little bit. So it'll probably be on the higher end of $2. I think almost $3, but not quite $3. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else is out there. Because summertime, more people are around, and of course, it's more of a moneymaker. From Leslie Butler, is our zodiac, okay, so is the calendar, the big calendar going back to the old school calendar. Is it going to be the 13 months? Here we go. Are we going to the old school calendar back to 13 zodiacs, 13 months? Eventually. Then we got the devil card of the, it is Capricorn, but it's showing the devil card because of the manipulation and how everything was switched way back in the day. So eventually, yes. I don't have a time frame on when this is going to happen, but it is a yes. And in the, oh man, so that means I will be a different zodiac, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter. You guys just take what resonates. When you look at astrology, it's what resonates, how you are, what resonates best with you and your personality. Let's take a look. Shauna Michaels. Will the underwater volcano off the coast of Washington and Oregon still erupt and cause earthquakes? Here we go. Is that underwater volcano off the coast of Washington and Oregon, is that still going to erupt and cause earthquakes? Yes or no? Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So I do believe we are going to see some action over there. Is it going to be as devastating as some people are saying? I don't think it's devastating, but it is going to scare a lot of people. It's going to scare a lot of people away, too, from living in those areas. But yes, I do think there will be an event, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as a lot of people are thinking. So that's all I could show. I mean, all I could say right now. But thank you for your question. Thank you so much, Kylie, for your super chat. Yeah, and super chats, just so you know, for all podcasters. I'm not trying to make you guys do it. But that's how you can support your podcasters that you love too, is through super chats. So Kylie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. When will the financial flip to the new quantum system occur? So the new quantum system, when the final flip happens, we haven't pulled on this in a while. This actual very direct, specific question. When will the financial flip to the new quantum system occur? Here we go. Four of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I like it because that's a celebration. 10 of Pentacles is definitely the financial system. Remember, in my deck, I associate that 10 of Pentacles with the 10th month, October. Then we have the beautiful Pisces moon card. 6 of Swords, moving into the light, into a better future. Transformed. More wealth to the people, wealth back to the people, and the power. So let me ask, is it October? Are we going to see the new quantum system occur, quantum financial system, in October of 2025? Yes or no? King of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Cups. I'm going to run with that because that is more of a download than it is from the card pull. I'm going to run with that. And if it happens, I will clip this video and replay it when it happens. But I do think the quantum financial system is going to spark and flip. I'll say October of 2025. I'm going to roll with that. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. I hope I'm right. Thank you so much, Kylie. That was fun. Let's see. Thank you, Raven's Wings, for sharing. Always throwing that energy in the chat. Everyone's so loving, so supportive, but always reminding each other to trust your gut, your intuition, use your discernment. Always. Very good. Yeah, the next 3 to 6 months, tons of things happening from Raven's Wings. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, I think, let me check my banners and see what else I have out there. I love and appreciate your comment here from YM. Will you have those beautiful tarot decks available again soon? You missed your chance to purchase. So this beautiful deck that I designed, the Arcana deck, it is available by special order. And what all you have to do by special order is just email me Okay, starcanashores@gmail.com. That's right there at the bottom on the banner. That's what you'll do. You just send me an email and say, hey, I want to purchase those cards, and boom, I will make it happen for you. And they're only 88 plus shipping. They are from overseas because I have the gold on the edges. So yeah, that's why they're a little bit more, but they're beautiful, very beautiful. Thank you so much, YM. I appreciate it. Let's go back to, I got to go to the banners. Here we go. Absolutely. So we're going to move on here. I don't know why YouTube's playing with me right now, but they're not letting me take down that comment. There we go. Okay. And here is a great statement by Leslie C. Just making more of a clarification statement, and I really appreciate when you guys do that. I will share your statements and your opinions as well on the show. So Leslie C. saying the idea that we will go back to 1950s prices is a misconception, but what she's trying to pinpoint is that we will be going back to the purchasing power of our dollar of the 1950s once it's backed by gold. So yes, that is correct. I love sharing your statements. You guys, this channel, the whole purpose here is for you guys to have a voice and throw what you feel, what your opinions are, what your questions are. Throw it out there. We're all trying to go through this together, so we might as well try to crack the case together. But I love it. I love all your support. Thank you all for always being here. And it was a great show. So if you have more questions, please leave them down below this video, and I will share them on Monday. Don't forget that if you would like to schedule a personal reading, go to my website, arcanashores.net. There are openings. I've made plenty of openings to get in right away. So they're all there for you. But thank you all so much, and I will see you guys. See you guys on Monday. We'll see what happens over the weekend, see what happens today. But it'll be a good one. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.